reciprocal tariffs on the electronics ecosystem in the country. But ladies and gentlemen, time now for us to put the spotlight on Startup of the Day. While ride-hailing startup Rapido is in the midst of a 500-city expansion in the country this year, the company is experiencing strong growth and is leading the two-wheeler and three-wheeler segments in some cities. Rapido is also market leaders in the four-wheeler segment. Rapido offers about 33 lakh rides every single day on its auto, bike, taxi and cab services. To discuss more about the company's expansion plans, we are now joined by Aravind Sanka, the co-founder of Rapido. Thank you very much, Aravind, for joining us here on 80 Now. Now, Rapido has seen a strong growth in a very short span of time, and you're now in the midst of a 500-city expansion. Give us more details on how that expansion is going to look like and what's boosting this growth for the company.
Yeah, hi, Smita. Yes, I mean, over the course of last few years, especially last couple of years, as we expanded our offering beyond a two-wheeler ride here into a three-wheeler and four-wheeler, which we have launched in the course of last 2 to 3 years, we have seen a massive response both from the drivers and the customers because of the offering and because of the experience that we are creating. And what we realized as we have penetrated into the tier 1 cities is a lot of tier 2 and tier 3 cities, like beyond the top 50 cities, ride sharing is hardly penetrated. So, and because of lack of good public transport and at the same time, lack of alternatives for the people to commute, the transportation is not solved, both from an efficiency point of view, from affordability point of view. And that made us realize that we have to go beyond the top 50 cities, and we started expanding into more cities. If you see in the last, especially in the last 6 months, we have expanded to 100 more cities. Earlier, we were present in 100. Now, as we speak, we are closer to 250 cities. This is the largest ride-hailing penetration that India has seen. Earlier, it was only in the top 50, 60 cities. And in the last 6 months itself, we expanded to 150 cities to be precise overall. And the idea is to take this to at least 500 cities. And we think Rapido can be present in every district headquarters throughout the country and available for any city or any town which has a population of at least 70, 80,000, we should be present. So, and it has been enabled because of our business model in itself, because if you see, we have moved to a SaaS-based business model in our auto rickshaw and our cab business, which enable the supply to come and work on our platform. So the supply will only pay if they make money, and at the same time, we only charge a daily subscription fee, which is just 20 rupees, and even in a tier 2, tier 3 cities. So because of this, we removed the barrier for drivers to come online, and that enabled us to go further deeper into the markets than just present in the top metro cities or top 20 cities.
You know, Aravind, that sounds excellent. And if you're clocking about 33 lakh rides per day, what are the growth projections that you have for the company? And with geographies within India, these 500 cities or 500 geography expansion that you talk about, which of these geographies will drive the growth for you?
Yeah, I mean, so if you see in the last 2 years, Rapido has been growing at least 100% year on year for the last 2 years. And we think if I take the next 3 years, we believe we can grow at the similar rate of 40 to 50% year on year, at least for the next 2 to 3 years. And it comes from the both one, going deeper into our existing markets. So nowhere we have seen a saturation in our top markets as well. Even our largest market is still growing at 70 to 80% year on year. So we will continue growing in our existing markets, but the new cities or new towns that we are present will be slowly contributing to our growth. And the way that we are expanding is we are expanding one state after other. So we have been. So the idea is, as I said, to present in every headquarters of a district. So we have at least launched already in three states. So Andhra, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, and we are launching UP, Haryana, Punjab. So we are coming on Gujarat in the next 2 to 3 months. So the idea is in every state, as I said, in every district, we want to be present by the end of this year.
All right, Aravind, we can't really wait to see the kind of revolution that it will unfold in all of these states that you've mentioned, that is UP, Haryana, and several states of South India as well. But let's address this very important question about the appreciation of prices. Are you also looking at appreciating prices of your transport? And if yes, then by how much?
No, I mean, appreciation of prices, again, we don't see a need of increasing the prices. And at the same time, as I said, it's because the two-wheeler and three-wheeler are, if you look at the alternatives the consumers have from an offline, instead of going on to negotiating with the drivers, online will always be cheaper than the offline alternative. So we don't see any increase in prices, if that's what the question is.
All right, so you're suggesting that there's not going to be any appreciation in prices, and that's good news for customers. But one final question, Aravind, before we let you go. Now, the IPO market, at least in the past 2 years, has been rather buzzing. There have been a lot of small IPOs as well, big IPOs. How are you looking at that market, and are you looking at entering the IPO market in the near term, long term? What are the timelines that you're looking at?
Yeah, definitely long term. I mean, given we are a venture-backed company and we also are a profitable company right now. So we will definitely be looking for an IPO in the long term, but not timeline which we are chasing for yet. But definitely long term, we will be an IPO-led company.
All right, Aravind, thank you very much for taking the time out and speaking with us all about your expansion plans and